I would 100% recommend working with Wendy. I always tell people, I always share with my friends and family members, and just the value that stems from talking with somebody else, like understanding your blind spots. Like, people don't understand how many blind spots they have and what they can and can't see in life. We as humans think that we know everything. And I think having a coach, having somebody that can really help you understand your blind spots is literally priceless. And it's not even a monetary thing. Like, money only goes so far, and I can make $1 million a month. It wouldn't matter. But just understanding that there's so much more wealth, spiritual wealth, family, love, mental, physical wealth that you can really harness. But it's very complex to harness on your own. But with a coach, I think that ability to do it becomes so much easier. So I think having a coach is priceless. There's no price that you can put on having a coach. I actually found Wendy through my older brother. I actually saw my older brother completely change some of his really bad habits. And he was kind of going through a lot at that time, about a year and a half ago. I think I just saw how he was interacting with people. He was a better listener, better communicator. And so I wanted to learn his ways, and I wanted to better understand how he was able to learn how to better communicate, bring down his ego. And so then I asked him, I was like, hey, how did you, what made you change? And he said, I actually got a life coach that I've been working with. And so I actually found Wendy through my older brother. So Wendy has helped me significantly in my business because she allowed me to understand the importance of having an abundant mindset and just being abundant in general. That once I was able to create this happiness, understand that happiness stems from within, then I'm able to create so much value for others as well as myself. And so before I started working with Wendy, I remember starting a real estate company, and I was making about $5,000 or less per month because I was very greedy with my money. I didn't want other people to have it. I wanted myself to accumulate all the wealth from these transactions. But then as soon as I start giving more of myself, more of my being, instead of asking for the wealth, I was creating value for others. I turned my business from a $5,000 a month business to over 50,000. So within a year and a half, I've accumulated 10x my net worth and 10x my monthly income. Relationship wise, gotten a better understanding of how to better communicate with my partner, which Wendy taught me a lot about different roles and masculinity and what it means. And now I have a much deeper understanding of how my girlfriend kind of communicates, why she communicates, or her emotions. I have a much deeper understanding of emotion, like the emotional level, instead of just feeling like I have to provide for her. I was always searching for this sense of like happiness outside of me. And I always thought that happiness would be all the wealth that I could accumulate, that I could create for myself, that the happiness would one day just come into my lap as soon as I accumulated $1 million or $10 million. But then even in the first couple meetings with Wendy, I realized that actually happiness stems from within. And I think that was really a turning point in my life that I was able to grasp within the first like two meetings. And it really completely opened my eyes to new possibilities. Well, if I'm able to find this happiness within from these different tools that Wendy could provide, then I can learn so much more. And so then I start learning about amazing financial freedom, these things that were kind of holding me back from really living life to the fullest. And so I'm just so grateful in that opportunity.